we're going to learn how to attach fringe. So fringe is very easy and another fun step of knitting. On this garment called a Cozmeena, you will not have a natural break where the bunches are placed, but we can measure it. In this case, we want this fringe to be approximately 6 inches long once it is knotted and pulled through. So you need to make it a little longer to adjust for the knot. I've pulled out a yardstick because you might want to create a little measuring unit, 16 inches, so that kind of gives you enough length that it won't be short. It's better to have it a little longer and trim it shorter, of course. So this will help you on a quickie if you're sitting on the couch and you just want to have it next to you. My technique, like many people who do fringe, everyone has a bit of a technique. I would measure softly, not pulled. I would loosely lay the yarn next to the measurement and triple it and hold it in my hands. Then I fold it equally over my left index finger because I'm right-handed, and I pinch it and hold it between my thumb and my third fingers. Now it's stable. I take my sharp little knitting or needlepoint scissors and I clip it from the skein. Then I hold the two loops tightly with the scissors and I cut them apart. And there you have pretty much even fringe. I take my crochet hook and I'm going to measure from this little indent where the typeface starts to the tip, from the center of the knot in the prior fringe to the next spot. So there's the center, so I'm going to go in right there. I'm still holding on to the bunch with my fingers so that I haven't lost the top of the loop. And I exchange the loop onto the hook and I pull it through firmly, keeping even tension. I open up the loops, pass the 6 strands through, and pull evenly to tighten. And you can adjust that. So let's do that again. We're going to loosely measure the 16 inches. We're tripling it, folding it across our index finger and holding it tightly, adjusting the measurement so that they're as even as you can get them. Clipping the yarn from the skein, holding both loops down, clipping them from to separate them into what will be 6 strands, 3 complete strands. Take my crochet hook, measure from the center of the previous knot with the beginning of the indentation. That puts me what may look like it's far away, but actually works. I'm going to pick up the loop that's around my finger with the end of the hook, pull it through the hole I've created. There's not a natural hole there. Open it with my fingers, grabbing the 6 strands and pulling them tightly to even them out. If you turn them over, so this is the wrong side, I'm putting it on, attaching it with the wrong side facing me, or the purl side. When you turn it over, it looks like a different knot. It's smooth and round. This is a good example of a knot that didn't pull through all the way. So what you can do is take the individual strands and try to correct that. There it goes. See, so you just pull on each individual strand to tighten them uniformly. You don't have to start on the purl side. I prefer it because I like this side of the knot to show. See, I'm straightening those and they're tightening. But if I turn it over, you might like that knot better. So that's a personal preference either way. The last thing to show is when you started your work, you left a tail when you cast on. You can tuck that tail. You don't want to ever have anything short when you do needlework. You always want to leave a length of yarn of anything. You're going to push your crochet hook through the middle of your first fringe knot. You're going to grab that tail and just pull it through. And it blends very nicely into that piece of fringe. So there you have it.